I think it came back on at 1:30. Right around that particular time, everything was restored.
But it was too late to save the school day. Students were sent home early from Belterre Elementary School due to a power outage. The outage started before school yesterday morning. Paul Peacock is the chief of operations for Flagler Schools.
Decided to start the process of sending students home at 12:30 just because not knowing what the weather was like, and we didn't want to take any chances as far as students being on campus and not being enough air circulation. So we notified parents.
Children whose parents couldn't pick them up remained supervised at school until normal dismissal at 3:30 p.m. or until 6 p.m. if the children are normally part of the extended day program. FPL says the outage was caused by damage to their equipment. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. The Flagler County Education Foundation put on their 32nd annual Golf Classic yesterday, and it was held in honor of beloved community leader and executive director Joe Rizzo, who passed away on March 7th. Teresa Rizzo talks about what this golf tournament meant to her late husband.
This golf tournament meant so much to him because this is the first event that actually got him involved with the Flagler County Education Foundation, and he wanted to make this the best golf tournament in Flagler County, and he worked really hard at that. We had 88 people playing in today's golf tournament. It was a success. We had lots of fun. We're just excited for the Flagler friends and community to come out and socialize together. That's what Joe would have wanted. That's what he loved most, is people coming out, playing golf, having a good time in honor of and in support of Flagler kids.
According to early estimates, the golf tournament raised at least $150,000 for Flagler County students.
We could not put on this golf tournament without our sponsors. There's a big list of them on the Flagler County Education Foundation website, but also the players that came out today and just brought the excitement and the enjoyment. We are just so thankful to the Grand Haven Women's Club and also the Grand Haven Club here that provides such a beautiful environment for us to be able to raise this money. It's just a blessing to have these people in our lives and a blessing to be in this Flagler County community, to be able to come together and support our kids.
She says the Rizzo family will continue to work with the Flagler Education Foundation.
This is definitely a legacy that Joe started working on about 5 years ago. All of us, including his 2 children, his daughter and son, and myself, we have been very involved with him to help him grow this foundation. We, as the Rizzo family, are going to continue that legacy.
A Palm Coast woman seized the inside of a jail cell more than once in the past 30 days.
A woman arrested twice in 3 weeks for stealing cars. Her latest arrest in Flagler County. Sheriff Rick Staley.
We received the reported stolen vehicle from Palm Coast Ford. Palm Coast Ford had allowed this individual to use the vehicle but had to return it by 5 p.m. She didn't return the vehicle. Our real-time crime center noticed that it had turned into the Winn-Dixie Shopping Center at State Road 195. On a hunch, I drove there and started searching the parking lots of the nearby hotels and located the vehicle.
24-year-old Caitlin Sabatino was found at the Best Western and arrested. Sabatino pulled the same scam in Daytona Beach back on March 14th. I'm Lisa Rothman.
Newly appointed Palm Coast City Council member and Flagler Schools coordinator of student supports and behavior talks about the issues kids are encountering.
John Finelli says one of the big issues is social media.
A lot of times it's things that happen over the weekend that maybe come back onto campus on that Monday morning. Maybe it's a situation between 2 students that aren't getting along and it's been going on over social media, but now they're going to be on campus together Monday morning. We want to make sure that we respond immediately and we're able to de-escalate any concerns that they may have and hopefully restore that relationship so where they can move forward and focus on their education.
The district is holding a special event addressing how students and technology interact.
We're going to do a showing of a documentary called Screenagers. And we're inviting our middle and high school parents and students to come out together on Tuesday, April 26th at 5 p.m. at the Flagler Auditorium. And we're going to show this documentary Screenagers, which talks about how students are growing up in a digital age and the impact it's having on them and on their family.
A panel discussion will take place after the screening. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Patchke.
Lauren Johnston is moving on up within city government.
The former Parks and Rec Director and Chief of Staff is now Assistant City Manager. She tells WNZF through her 10-plus years in public service, she's appreciated opportunities to collaborate among departments.
Coordinating special events, it takes every single department, from putting in water lines to accommodate barbecue vendors at Rock and Rib Festival. So I've really appreciated the ability to learn and grow, and I see that continuing as we go west and develop out there, and what does that look like, and having that opportunity to continue that track with collaboration.
City Manager Denise Bevan, who appointed Johnston to the new position, says she's watched Lauren put others before herself and credits her with improving overall communications in the city and mentoring staff into leadership roles. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Do you even need a resume to apply for a job?
Judy Brown with CareerSource says yes, you do. She said that the resume is not your life story, but a snapshot of your experience in the workforce. Brown said that you need to write your resume for each individual company for which you're applying for the jobs. She said that the best way to do that is to do your homework.
A lot of tricks. You can look at the culture of the company, find out what their mission statement is, find out what they stand for, and work that in. So it does look like you are ready to step into a position with that company.
Brown said that at one time it was fine to write one resume and then send it out to several companies, but today you need to customize your resume to each individual company. You can listen to Lifeline on Saturday mornings at 9 here on WNZF or anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, Judy Brown helps you write your resume. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.